Hello gamers and welcome to Broken Arrow. We're going to play through the campaign. Let's hit it. The largest ever military exercise in the Baltic states is about to begin. Steel Balalaika and Slitherine teamed up for that.
American military presence in the Baltics has been reinforced in response to the Russian military exercises held on both sides of the Sawatki Gap in Kaliningrad and Belarus. With more than 40,000 military personnel involved, ships, tanks, planes, and helicopters, it's the biggest military exercise ever held in the region. Camp Hercus, the new permanent U.S. base in the region, is at the epicenter of tensions, as U.S. and Russian military exercises are held simultaneously less than 20 miles away from each other.
The need for the permanent deployment of U.S. forces in Lithuania is more apparent than ever, and we are looking forward to continuing to take advantage of opportunities to enhance the interoperability of our forces, providing a credible deterrent against any potential aggression, and to operate more effectively should deterrence fail.
General Bennett, you are in charge of U.S. military operations in the region. Why are U.S. forces in such close proximity to the Russian exercise? Don't you fear this aggressive posture could lead to an escalation?
Last time I checked, Lithuania was a sovereign country. If it is their wish to host permanent U.S. forces on their soil, I don't see why Moscow should have a say in that. Now, if you excuse me, I have a military exercise to prepare.
Thank you, General Bennett.
Good morning, Commander. So, have you seen me on the news? Everyone's talking about this exercise. It's not every day you see such a display of power. Reminds me of Desert Storm in '91. Ah, the good old days. Anyway, Major Williams, how are the preparations coming along?
The men are ready, General. We can begin the exercise.
All right then, showtime.
Oh, one last thing, General. A special diplomatic envoy sent by Washington has demanded to meet you. Counselor Miller?
Of course it's Miller. No military demonstration in the world is complete without this vulture showing up. His stupid face is the last thing I want to see today. So let's go, we're on a schedule.
Intelligence reports give you information about the different equipment that will be present on the battlefield. Okay, make sure the exercise happens flawlessly. Here we go. Showtime. I think it's good that, some advice is given here in the tooltips.
Miller keeps calling and won't give me a break if I don't throw him a bone. Go pick him up at his hotel and take him for a tour, Commander. Show him around the base.
That's the wrong
whatever
time
you
being
want,
shown here.
as long as you keep him out of my hair. And take Williams with you. No offense, but she's more talkative than you.
Let's turn down the volume a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Well, Commander, I guess we're the bone then. Miller's hotel is on the way to the training area. Let's hope he's in a better mood than the General.
Okay, let's go. Fast move.
Next waypoint received.
fast move, auto movement with right mouse button, double click, follow roads.
There are units from all 3 Baltic states regrouped here. Lithuanian artillery, mechanized infantry from Latvia, as well as reservists and armored vehicles from Estonia. They have different equipment, different tactics, speak different languages. Creating an interoperable force in this region is a real headache.
Hints history, that's good.
Counselor Miller, I am Major Williams. It's a pleasure to have you with us. The commander and I will show you around on our way to the general. Please hop in.
Well, it's about time. Let's go. Take me to the training ground first. I need to make sure that our equipment is showcased in the best possible
Yeah, that's basically like the tutorial
The
mission.
exercise is about to start, so you will be able to see for yourself. But I didn't know there was a show.
This whole exercise is for show, Major. A show of force for our potential enemies, but also an arms fair for our partners.
I see. And which partners are we trying to impress today, Counselor?
That's confidential. Just drive, Major.
With a double right click somehow.
Next waypoint received.
Not sure if it worked. Initially not, but now it seems it worked. Otherwise you can also
Are we there
click
yet,
here and
Major?
press F.
Almost, sir. This is the artillery training ground, Counselor. Here our soldiers practice fire mission procedures. The commander will make a demonstration for you.
Well, let's see how much time it'll take you to hit all these targets, Commander.
Indirect fire, click right on the targets to give a fire mission command.
Order ready to engage, sir. Roger.
So one, and then we're going to queue it.
Fire coordinates received.
Dispersion increases with distance. That's why more rounds are needed to hit targets located further away.
Good copy.
Smart munitions don't have this problem. They are much more accurate and can correct their trajectory to hit a target designated by a laser.
And the volume down a bit more.
Who needs support?
Lots of details. You even see the mortar shell.
As you can see, our latest battlefield management interface enables extremely responsive fire missions.
It was I who sold that concept to Congress. Glad to see it works in practice, too.
We could skip the tutorials, but let's do everything.
Roger. We're
So
off your
how is
mic.
your hotel, Counselor? I've heard it's quite fancy.
Apart from the fact that I was woken up every 20 minutes by helicopters passing right over my head, it was lovely.
Troop transport reporting in.
Hey, why is the radar of this Patriot turned off?
Anti-aircraft.
It's the standard procedure to keep the radar turned off by default, to keep the unit mobile and avoid destruction by anti-radiation missiles. They can still use their backup tracking systems to target aircraft, but in this mode, their detection and engagement range are limited.
Then switch this radar on, Commander. Let's see how far target practice drones can be detected and engaged. Wow, the range of these missiles is impressive.
Yep, not too
Efficiency of
bad.
the radar depends on the altitude of the target. Low-flying aircraft are harder to detect, and helicopters cannot be targeted at all as they fly below the minimum detection altitude of the radar.
Oh, interesting.
That's why short-range air defense, SHORAD, is needed to complement long-range surface-to-air missiles.
Here we go. Shoot down the helicopters.
Humvee here. Pedal to the metal.
There we go.
Engaging the enemy.
A fine demonstration of our firepower, Commander. The message is clear. No country equipped with our anti-aircraft systems need worry about its airspace being violated.
Let's go to the tanks. This will be about repairing, I think. And ammunition. We can speed up things here. In single player.
This is the tank firing range. A platoon of M1A2 Abrams is ready for the demonstration. Tank armor is much stronger on the front than on the sides. The training of our crews consists in maneuvering to engage the enemy from the flank, while minimizing the exposure of their own flanks. Tanks carry different types of rounds. Explosive rounds to engage infantry and lightly armored vehicles, and armor-piercing rounds to deal with highly armored targets. Explosive rounds are equally effective at any distance, but the penetration of armor-piercing rounds increases the closer you get to the target. You should move closer to the targets to demonstrate the increased penetrating power of the kinetic ammunition, Commander.
Here we see how the penetration goes up.
Combat initiated. Rolling.
You can also shoot while driving.
Target up ahead. Shoot that target, gunner.
Very well.
Okay.
Now, can you send as many targets as possible? Let's see what a Soviet invasion of Europe would have looked like.
M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go. M1 Abrams ready for
Our
action.
tanks benefit from good reverse speed, which is not the case with Russian-designed tanks. This allows us to move backward to avoid being overrun, while maintaining our powerful frontal
Yeah, that's
armor
very good.
facing the enemy.
Abrams ready to roll. Hostiles.
Shoot this first, please.
Gunner engage target.
Go.
Well, this is it. 70
Okay.
tons of American diplomacy.
70
You mean
tons of
70 tons of
American
diplomatic nightmare.
diplomacy.
That
That's so
explains
funny.
The Lithuanian government why they needed to reinforce all their road bridges from here to Poland to support their weight.
Sure, but when they arrive, nothing stands in their way. And how was your flight, Counselor?
Completely unremarkable. You know, I spent half my life in the air, so the only surprises would be finding snakes on the plane, flying the thing myself, or reaching my 60s without getting cancer. What's going on here?
Some of our vehicles broke down, apparently. Thanks to the diagnostic system integrated into our vehicles, we can easily identify which part is damaged.
Okay, critical effects. When we can, okay. Detection, aiming, reloading, mobility. Detection, aiming, reloading, and mobility. No, this must be mobility and this must be reloading.
We cannot let that happen. Not today.
Don't worry, sir. We have the necessary supplies to repair them. The commander will call a cargo truck from the support group and make sure they bring a big load of supplies with them.
Control LMB loads 4K at a time and Shift LMB loads maximum. That's good. Let's go.
As soon as the supplies are unloaded next to the vehicles, the crew will handle the repairs automatically.
End of the line. Everybody out.
There we go.
The vehicles are now fully operational
Armored
again.
transport. Standing by.
Let's go here.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's speed things up.
Can you step on the gas a bit? We're crawling.
Sorry, sir. There are strict speed regulations on the base.
Yeah, of course there are. Helicopters are impressive machines. Boy, are they noisy.
Our pilots are ready to take off. Do you want to hop in for a ride, Counselor?
Certainly. It'll be a nice change from those little private helicopters that fly like cabs.
Cargo helicopters can transport troops and supplies, but also vehicles as long as their weight allows it. One of our vehicles broke down during a maneuver exercise. Let's go and recover it with our helicopter.
There we go.
Call my hero fat again.
The hooks are in place. Now let's drop it off at the repair station.
Heavy transport here. New flight path set.
Let's go here. Heavy lift. Click the unload order. You can also select a specific element like so. I guess.
Chinook reporting in.
Unload here.
Solid
There we
copy.
go.
Approaching the DZ.
The vehicle has been unloaded. The mechanics will get it back in working order. How about a little target practice now, Counselor?
Chinook.
Get behind one of the machine guns, and we'll put you in range of some targets to shoot at.
Thrusting forward.
But I have never fired a machine gun before.
Now.
Don't worry, it's very simple, and I'll be here to help.
He's clearly having fun.
Come on, get some! Woo! Yeah!
I think that's a pretty good tutorial if you are new to the game or new to the genre.
Pretty
It explains
impressive for
you
someone who's never shot before.
all you need to know
That must be a natural.
to start playing.
All the targets are down. Let's head back to the helipad.
Path updated.
I've not had that much fun in a long time. You sure know how to entertain, Major. You should come work with me. With you by my side, getting those contracts signed would be a breeze. Plus, you wouldn't have to work with this grumpy old man anymore.
Thank you for the offer. At the moment, I'm tied to my current assignment.
I see.
Humvee standing
Well,
by.
think about it.
Good answer.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
By the way, Counselor, where do you and the General know each other from?
We were friends once. Good friends, actually.
Oh, and what happened?
Can we just not have this conversation, please? When do we get there?
This is the ATGM shooting ground. It stands for Anti-Tank Guided Missiles. They travel slower than tank rounds, but have a greater range. Their use is therefore preferable when the line of sight is unobstructed.
Yeah, I know that. Send the targets. Let's see that in practice.
Here. Target confirmed. We're engaging.
In absence of a specific command, the gunners communicate their targets to each other.
It's so
If a
good.
missile is already in flight, the other gunner will give priority to another target. That way, no missiles are wasted.
It's a pleasant surprise to see I'm not the only one worrying about the taxpayers' money here.
The range of the missiles can be superior to the detection range of the unit, so they generally work alongside recon units. The gunners are trained to switch targets mid-flight if the initial target disappears or if instructed to do so.
It's also really good.
This is particularly useful, as the long flight time of the missile can give time to the enemy to take cover or activate their smoke dischargers.
I hope you use the old TOW 2A for this demonstration. The new Top Attack TOW 2B costs twice as much, so using them against anything other than a tank is a waste of resources.
Don't worry, sir. We use special training ammunition, both cheaper and less hazardous than regular ammo during exercises.
So efficient.
Someone asked for a ride? Moving out.
Now there's the hangar.
I see
We're going to
nothing
do
happening here. What's going
the
on?
tutorial.
It's a good sign, sir. Our troops are exercising their camouflage skills here. They try to reach the target area undetected by staying away from the hostile patrols, staying in cover as much as possible, and sprinting to move across open areas faster. Recon units are specially trained and equipped to remain as discreet as possible. They have a reduced visual, thermal, and electronic signature that makes them harder to detect.
Electronic signature. So they refrain from posting geolocalized selfies during the mission? Impressive.
The units are more stealthy when they are inside forest or buildings. The green tree indicator appears on the cursor if you place it over a zone providing cover. Line of sight. You need to be close enough to detect enemy units, buildings, and thick forest blocks. Line of sight. To visualize your line of sight, press the left Alt key. The distance checked corresponds to the selected unit.
Hundreds of gunmen here.
You can modify the game speed. Yeah.
Moving silent.
There we go.
We move in silence. Copy. Infiltrating. Moving quietly.
Go, 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 go.
Copy. We're moving in silence.
Just in case, just go here. Wait it out.
Stealth mode. Infiltration
Go.
underway. No time to lose.
Go.
Infiltrating.
And there we are.
Well, well. Looks like we have hide-and-seek champions.
And now we're going to do this. I think this is going to be like town fight, if I recall correctly.
What's being built here?
Nothing. This is the close quarter training area. Infantrymen use these buildings to simulate urban combat. The rules are simple. We try to capture their sector, and they try to capture ours.
Sounds good.
Reinforcements can be called in from the top menu. I think you need some let's get them.
Our troops are ready to be called as reinforcements, Commander.
Pedal to the metal. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Let's get a
Infantry
striker.
weapons have varying ranges and efficiencies. Long-range support weapons usually require the unit to be static, while short-range assault weapons can be fired on the move. Assault weapons are
Okay.
also more effective once in range, and can be used to breach buildings held by enemy units.
Recon vehicle. Send traffic. Over. Unass, everybody!
Get in.
Recon vehicle. Ready. Hooah! Copy. We take that building. Combat patrol underway.
Vehicles can provide excellent fire support, but are vulnerable to infantry anti-tank rockets. They must therefore be kept out of their range as much as possible.
Standing by. Recon vehicle engaged.
When units are under fire or take damage, their stress level increases, which makes them less efficient. There are two levels of stress expressed by a blinking orange or red color on their label.
Striker ready.
Okay.
When a unit is low on ammo or heavily damaged, it's preferable to send it back to base rather than abandoning it to its fate. Units sent back to base become available again sooner, and you'll receive a bonus of requisition points proportional to their condition.
Striker ready for combat.
Go.
Roger. Moving out.
Go.
Recon vehicle standing by.
Unload here.
Striker here. Go ahead. Striker here. Striker awaiting orders. Solid copy. Advance and report.
Okay.
Weapons team ready. New orders. Advance and
Go.
secure.
Let's send some wrecking trucks here.
Someone call for a cab? Striker standing by. Heavy weapons here.
You go over there.
Lock and load. We're moving. Your eyes and ears, sir. Need some heavy firepower? Recon vehicle is good to go. Armored transport reporting in.
Javelin. Nice.
Weapons team under fire, requesting orders. Find some cover. Get in that building. Rangers standing by. Troop transport reporting in. Pushing forward. Weapons team at your orders.
Oh no.
Reconnaissance standing by. Search and destroy. Ranger at your command.
You go.
Fire and maneuver.
No. There must be an anti-tank unit in here that we don't see.
Personal carrier ready. Rangers in combat. Send your orders. Move that is secure. Go.
You go in here.
Striker reporting in. New orders. We lead the assault. Fire and maneuver.
Oh no.
Reconnaissance is good to go.
Let's get some rangers.
Rangers here. We're in combat. Weapons team engaged. What are your orders?
Go.
Rangers at your command, sir. Rangers in combat, requesting orders. Pushing forward. Weapons team at your orders.
What I don't see is like their weapon range.
Well, that was a good show, Commander. But it demonstrates one thing. Our allies are not ready at all to defend themselves. Had it been the Russians in front of them today, they would have been slaughtered.
Failure is part of training, sir. They're only reservists. They will continue to drill.
That's all well and good, but I'm not here for these trifles. I've got a major fighter jet contract to attend to.
Humvee here.
So here's the real showstopper. I want you to demonstrate its air-to-ground and air-to-air capabilities for our guests.
Take a seat, Miller. I'm in charge here.
Ah, General. I was wondering when you'd come out of hiding. So, what's on the menu, Chef?
We'll start with a classic. Close air support with good old A-10s.
Yeah, like in '91, the good old days. You never change your record, do you?
Shut up, Miller! Commander, you will be leading this demonstration. Call in an A-10 and order it to destroy the marked targets.
There we go.
Planes must work in coordination with recon to target enemy ground units. The recon detects and identifies the target while the plane maneuvers to attack it.
Airstrikes. Right-click on an enemy unit to order an attack on it. If the target is not visible, you can attack its suspected position with a strike order.
Close air support incoming. Solid copy. Diving on target. I know you want to see that gun in action. Warthog standing by.
Come on.
Whoa!
Gun
Sound of that
down.
gun always gives me chills.
Line of
It
coordinates.
reminds me of well, whatever. Send the plane
course.
back to base before it runs out of fuel.
I'm the ultimate ground pounder.
RTB, return to base. Back to the spawn point for the refund. Here we go.
Now call in a Harrier to make a bombing run.
Oh, great. Another old crate.
Flight plan updated.
Bombing run.
Jump jet standing by. Bomb run
There we
confirmed.
go. Let's see how well the AI turns the plane. Actually, that's pretty good. It seems. Will it turn left? Just about on time.
Munitions on target.
Send the plane back to base before
Nice.
it runs out of fuel.
Harrier armed and ready. Time to bug out.
All right, Commander, send in the F-15EX now.
Finally.
Here we go.
This plane is equipped with a laser designation pod and smart bombs. You mark the target with the pod and the bombs will correct their trajectory to hit with pinpoint accuracy.
Okay. So first we mark this. LMB on the target code to confirm. Then we go for the precision strike. Oh, I misclicked a bit here.
You see, making gun runs and guiding missiles is outdated. Now, you drop a bomb from as far as you can and you let it do the job for you.
Well, let's try again with a moving target this time. And you'll
Roger,
see that a
flying there.
human is still needed to
Turning
predict
to
the
new
target's trajectory.
Okay.
His frag.
Yeah, let's confirm this. And let's go for this.
Airstrike is go for effect.
Shit.
Eagle copies. Coordinates received. Commencing attack.
Nope.
Strike coordinates received.
I
Make us
know.
look like fools. We're here to demonstrate the capabilities of this plane, not your lack of competence.
Eagle here. New bearing set. Roger, flying there.
Let's send it around so that we actually have a chance of
Rolling out
dropping
the
that bomb.
Coming around now.
When you take one
There
of
we
these
go.
bombs on the face like that, the coffin they send back home doesn't weigh much. Believe me. Send in the second F-15, Commander. This time to demonstrate its air-to-air capabilities against drones.
We have potential buyers for dozens of these planes, so make sure these drones are shot down nice and clean, Commander.
Coordinates.
Remind me, Miller, are we here to defend these people or to sell them weapons?
Selling them weapons means they can defend themselves. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. I just make sure they buy from the right bait and tackle shop.
Drone destroyed. See to next target. Second target destroyed.
Oh, look, it's cool how this
3
redirects.
out of 3.
There's one more drone, Commander. Finish it. Great job, Commander. If we don't land a contract for a few jets after that, I'll be damned.
I'll be
General,
damned.
we've got a problem. I've asked confirmation from the airbase, and they sent 3 drones as planned, not 4.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Don't tell me we scratched some civvies who can't read a map.
No, sir. The radar signature was definitely that of a UAV.
Well, in any case, that means trouble.
Victory! Oh, that levels us up as well. Oh, there's a timer. Look at that. Nosy Parker, find the hidden unit. And fast learner, complete all the objectives in less than 30 minutes. Interesting. Continue, but let's see if I can just stop that now. Because that will be part of the next video. Yeah, that will be the next video. Can I save? Okay, Peacekeeper will be the next mission. Here we go back. Okay. Tension escalates rapidly. Okay. So this is what we achieved. War in the Baltic. And then Peacekeeper will be next. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Until then, bye for now.